Before I get to the meat and potatoes of this video, I just want to comment on my master mimicry of a piece of shit. If you haven't seen my previous videos from this week, I have been sick for 2 weeks, and that's why I didn't do any videos for 2 weeks, because of school and me being sick. That's why I look like I haven't shaven. It's because I haven't, because I've been feeling like shit and haven't been feeling like grooming my fucking face. And to trolls on the videos that I've done, be fucking original. Come on. Fat, ugly beard, ugly. You gotta bring your A game, motherfuckers. Because your games are old. You're Madden 98 instead of Madden 2010. Pick the fuck up. Pick the pace up. Come on, guys. Bring your A material. But, now that I've said that, I am going to get to the meat and potatoes of this video, which is a special treat for my long-term subscribers. It is a news video. So let's get right into it. It's brought to you by the news.bbc.co.uk, like most of my news videos. Now, unless you've been living under a rock or you're just not that political, you may know about the clusterfuck in Iran as of late. And it's been happening for about a year, I think a year and a half since the hoax election, where Ahmadinejad basically stole the fucking election. It was sort of a magic trick, made it look like democracy, and then all of a sudden fucking pulled the rug out, and there's no floor. That sparked off a bunch of shit. I did videos about it where you got my impression on the whole bullshit election. But I'm just getting into doing news videos again, so let's go into it. The U.S. has accused Iran of seeking a blackout. A news blackout, keeping information from coming out in the United States and the world, and that's just to silence anti-government protesters. Those allegations came after the opposition supporters clashed with security forces as the 31st anniversary of the Iranian Revolution. That happened in 1979. The U.S. government said that they had information that the telephone network was taken down, text messages were blocked, and internet communication was throttled. China and Burma have also been accused of blocking internet communication. And this is not that big of a surprise. Iran trying to keep anti-war information from getting out. But this is just going to breed more anti-government shit by stifling the anti-government supporters, which is what Ahmadinejad wants. So he can pull the reins tighter and just basically rule with a fucking iron fist. Although he's going to have to worry about getting assassinated soon, because people are just going to get so fucking fed up that they're just going to kill him and the Ayatollah, and Iran's going to basically fucking collapse around it. Iranian opposition called its supporters to the streets to mark the anniversary of the Iranian Revolution, as I said. And there were clashes in Tehran as well as many other cities. State Department spokesman P.J. Crowley said Iran has attempted a near total information blockade, as I said. Hundreds of thousands of pro-government Iranians rallied to mark the 31st anniversary of the country's revolution. Ahmadinejad obviously used that rally to basically bash the fuck out of the Western world, and said that Iran has produced its 20% of enriched uranium. Ahmadinejad claimed that it was a nuclear state now. Opposition tried to stage counter demonstrations, but as with the internet crackdown and all of this, there was a big security crackdown, and a lot of the opposition leaders were attacked. The anniversary is a big important day in Iran's political calendar, and I think they should have held another revolution on the 31st anniversary of it, but that would have been fun. Just to see fucking the revolution happen, Ahmadinejad die, or just tie up, getting killed off, would have been fucking funny to see. Let's see what else. Opposition leader Mehdi Karoubi has been intending to attend the Sadiqa Street rally, but he was beaten up by members of the Basij as he emerged from his car. His son was arrested and tried to intervene. He was trying to intervene and he got arrested in the beating. For former President Mohammed Khatami was also reportedly attacked. Just a bunch of fucking opposition leaders getting beaten the fuck up. His brother, the former president, Mohammad Reza Khatami, who's the brother of Mohammed Khatami, and his wife, Zahra Eshraghi, the granddaughter of the late Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, were arrested, but got out. The opposition sources said security forces had fired shots and tear gas at supporters of Mir Hossein Mousavi, Mr. Ahmadinejad's main rival in last June's bullshit election. There's unconfirmed reports that Mousavi was prevented from joining a rally and that his wife was beaten, which I don't doubt that his wife was beaten in that kind of oppressive regime of Ahmadinejad and all of that stuff. This stuff really doesn't surprise me at all. It'd be more surprising if Ahmadinejad actually acknowledged that the election was a bullshit election, and all of that. Like, if he actually acknowledged the bullshit election and held another election, a fair election, that'd be more surprising than the crackdown that he's put on Iran and the isolation that he's put it into and shit like that. There was a poll. Anti-government websites urge marchers to display green emblems, as you may or may not know, with all the people turning their avatars green in support. I didn't do that because I just want to fucking see a revolution, not support a revolution. I want to actually be flying to fucking Iran and start a goddamn revolution. And I mean a violent revolution, like a fucking French Revolution kind of revolution, just start beheading motherfuckers. And beheading's not that big of a deal for Iranians and shit like that. There's a poll, and there's just fucking clashes happening all over the place. It's a stalemate now. The opposition is basically showing that it's strong and it's not going the fuck away. And this is a quote: "The government is not used to such protests and is infuriated by this." They add, "Although opposition support appears not to be enough to overthrow the government." That's why I think the United States should send in some fucking spec ops, take care of fucking Ahmadinejad, fucking put Mousavi or put one of the reformists in power, and get them as a fucking ally instead of a nuclear gun toting motherfucking enemy. But who knows what the fuck's gonna happen? I certainly don't. I'm not a political analyst. I'm just a normal Joe motherfucker. And I'm sorry this video went so long, but I wanted to give my 2 cents in, so I'll put a link in the description. You can go make of the story what you will, because I know I left stuff out. Peace out, motherfuckers, and see you guys later.